Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rachakurash, the honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim, Wakwathim, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. You know, it's going to be another video. In the spirit, man, I came across this clip on YouTube yesterday. It says, military veteran comes home to catch his wife cheating on him. You know, we're going to get some scriptures. The reason why he said this term, Jody, all right, and we're going to look into that, actually. You know, we're going to get some scriptures. Hey, this is, and that's, I was going to title the video, you know, this is one of America's pastime sins. Ultimately, the nation of Israel, all right, especially, but Esau, he has also made it popular through his media, through his music, through his movies, you know, the love affair, the triangle, you know, the love triangle, work husband, work wife, you know, side nigga, side piece. You know, in all actuality, this ain't right, y'all. You know, really, you know, the man, you know, a man's supposed to get him a virgin, and that woman's supposed to stay with that man until the day that she dies. And even your current woman who you're probably with, she most likely wasn't a virgin, you know. So literally, technically, law for law, word for word, that is considered adultery, all right? And then even also, now you may have an instance of brother, you know, you may come across you in a virgin, you know, and you don't even, this shit crazy, you don't even like her like that, you know. After you end up dealing with her, you know, you like, damn, man, you know, it's crazy, man, it's crazy. This play, that's, hey, ultimately, y'all, we just have to get to the kingdom, but I'm gonna let this clip play, and I kind of wanted to give, you know, brothers out there some advice, you know, because this place is horrible, you know, this place is absolutely horrible. You know, hey, but fuck Esau. I think this was Esau. You know, fuck him. Shit. He took our wives from us in captivity, you know, so fuck him. So he's coming home. This man's coming home. Probably was gone for a while. And now, you know, Salakia, but you hear the daughter, she said, daddy, you know. You know, motherfuckers don't even have no dinner. You could at least make sure your kids are asleep, you know, at least put the kids to sleep, or god damn, you know, don't have the kids aware of what the hell is going on, you know, man.
Hey, what's going on? What's up? You're fucked.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Cheating on me?
No.
Hey, get out of my house. Get the fuck out of my house. Go on.
I wouldn't have blurred their
Fucking
faces.
Jody? Yeah, I bet. She's fucking your niece now, huh? You lucky I don't beat your fucking ass, bitch. Hey,
He looked like a bitch, too. He walking like a bitch.
What's your name and rank, bitch?
He built like a bitch.
Hey, look at the camera. Look at the fucking camera.
That nigga ran.
Yeah, you're fucked, dude. Say goodbye to your fucking rank, bitch.
Wow. And they replayed. So he was so close, he ran home. You know, he probably stayed down the street. You know, hey, this place is, you know, wicked. And there's a term that he called him, Jody. All right, he was calling him Jody, and that wasn't his name. I'm like, what the hell is a Jody? You know, so I go to look it up. Jody. It says, in the Marines, a Jody is a generalized term, meaning any man who stays home while everyone else goes to war. He gets to enjoy all the things that Marines are missing. More specifically, the Marine's girlfriend back at home, while the Marine is away on active duty. The reason that they are called Jody specifically dates back to black soldiers in World War II. They took a character from old blues songs named Joe the Grinder, or Joe D. Grinder, who would steal the ladies of inmates and soldiers, and clipped his name to Jody. That's why they say Jody's back home, dang, doing your girl, damn, you know, hey, and this is, hey, I wouldn't put it past, I wouldn't find it hard to imagine Jake was back here when Esau was out going to war. Jake was back here, all up in their house, you know. I wouldn't find it hard to imagine at all, but that's where this term comes from, and that's why he was calling him a Jody. You know, here it is, this man then was laying out his life for the country, and he come home to this shit, some little scrawny dude, and apparently the other guy's in the military, so they're both military veterans, so he should know that what he was doing was extra bad, the blue shirt guy. All right, then his wife, she's all, what are you doing here? That's the nigga house. What you mean what I'm doing here? You know, she didn't have no shame, you know. She said, you cheat. He said, you cheating? You in here cheating on me? No. You know, just absolutely stupid. You know, so let's get hey, this is just one of the reasons why America has to fall. Let's do this, because this is a really big and bad sin here. Proverbs 6:32. It says, but whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. And that's literal. Like he was saying to this man, look at his ass running. He's going to lose his rank in his career over some box, over another man's woman. He's going to lose out on his pension, his ability to afford things for himself, you know, housing, car. You know, he probably won't be getting shipped out no more. You know, he ain't gonna be on duty no more. These are ways that you destroy yourself, and literally, according to the law, you were supposed to be put to death. All right, so it would culminate with you losing your life, and it is a lack of understanding. All right, you just don't know what the hell. You just tripping, man. That's all to the lack of, basically you doing something that you shouldn't do. All right, and it was, you know, and they could at least have some class, you know, at least kept the damn kid out the way, you know. So I'm pretty sure the kid knew that there was another nigga in the house, but didn't realize what was going on. You know, that's why she started saying daddy, daddy when the dad came home, because she was happy. She's like, oh, my dad's back. In contrast to this nigga all up in the house, whoever this nigga is. You know, that boy turned on his little Bunsen burners. He wasn't moving that fast, but he turned on his little Bunsen burners. Let me see.
Look at the fucking camera.
You know, that's shameful.
Yeah, you're fucked, dude. Say goodbye to your fucking rank, bitch.
Yeah, that's shameful. And that dude would have had every right to kill him too. If this whoever was recording, he would have had every right to dome him according to the law. All right, let me get this right quick. And it's funny because that definition for Jody, and it's in the book of Job. You know, how about that? It says Jody grinder. All right, grinding is a term for what? It's sexual. When your body, you know, the male body close to the female's body, it's a term. You know, when you taking care of business. Joe the grinder, all right, or Joe D grinder, right? Now, what did Job say? Let's see. Job 31 and verse 9, it says, if mine heart have been deceived by a woman, or if I have laid wait at my neighbor's door. So Job says, look, if I've been running around sleeping with another man's wife, then let my wife grind unto another, and let others bow down upon her. All right, you know what? Let somebody come and take care of my wife. Let somebody, if I'm out here giving the pain of adultery to another man, let a man come in and do my wife and give me that pain. You know, that would be just. You know, let you know, he's not being literal. You know, Job doesn't want that to happen, but he's saying it. This is because, you know, when you read through Job, he was you know, he was going through afflictions. Basically, he was crying upon himself. You know, he was bewailing himself. You know, because no man literally wants their woman to get piped down by another man. But he's saying to the Lord, you know, look, Lord, if I'm out here committing wickedness, let wickedness happen to me. And this was the instance he was given. If I'm out here committing adultery, then it would only be just if it happened to me. All right, and that's something that you see people who, because you have dudes, their whole MO, I don't want her unless she has a dude or is married, because it makes the relationship easier. It's just straight to the sex. It ain't all that other stuff. And there's dudes like that. Them be the type of dudes that die in horrific ways. Them be the type of dudes that get crushed to death in a car accident, or that get drop kicked off of a building by an angel, or that be walking in an AC unit, fall on their ass, you know, out of the building, you know, or they'd be sleep and the motherfucking chandelier fall on them and pierce them through their throat. You know, the Lord gets that back. You know, that's no good, you know. And he's running. That's embarrassing. You know, that's a damn shame. But that's what this place promotes. This is another reason why America has to be wiped off of the map. All right, this is going to be a real quick video, but this is another reason why this place has to be absolutely wiped off of the face of the earth. You know, let me see. All right, Salakia, you know, still here at work. I lost my train of thought, but basically I came across this term and I just want to do a real quick little clip on this. I'm gonna get a couple more scriptures, but just to give brothers advice, I ain't there's brothers that have been in the dating game, so called, longer than me, but hey, if you gonna deal with a woman that, say for instance a woman that has children, of course you make sure she's single, basically a baby mama, don't be, basically if you got you a woman, she might have kids by another man, or you end up, having getting into a relationship in a woman with that has kids through somebody else, have some look. Don't be out here disrespectful in front of nobody kids, man. You could, at least, have her put the kids to sleep. Don't be talking bad on her baby father. On some simp bitch ass nigga shit. Oh well, yeah. See, if I was young, if you'd have had them kids by me, I wouldn't have did you like that. So, no, don't be doing none of that. That ain't none of your business. And when she gets to talking to you about the issues that she had with him, shut that shit down, because I've dealt, and if you can't stomach it, you don't have to deal with a single mother. There's women out here that have that don't have children. The older you get, the more likely women are with children. But shit, even now my age, I'm in my early 20s, shit, these girls out here have children, but if you gonna deal with them, set, keep boundaries. Don't be out here, your baby daddy, yeah, no, all right, don't be partaking in none of that. That shit's not cool. That's just not, because if you had kids with a woman, if you was separated from her, you gave her a bill of divorce and was done with that bitch, you wouldn't like it if she was up with a nigga gossiping on you, telling all your secrets and your insecurities and all that shit, so don't be doing that. Don't be doing that type of shit, if you're dealing with a woman that happens to have kids with somebody else. All right, let me get this. All right, this is something that was really big in the nation of Israel, which is why the Heavenly Father got tired of our shit, man. This is why we had to get put out of the Holy Land, because the Heavenly Father got tired of seeing that type of shit. All right, let me think. For a second. Where's it at? Is it 6? Let me think for a second. No, 5. 5 and 8. Jeremiah 5 and 8. It says, they were as, actually, I'll start at verse 7. It says, how shall I pardon thee for this? Thy children have forsaken me and sworn by them that are no gods, when I have fed them to the full. Then they committed adultery and assembled themselves by troops in the harlot houses. So that dealing with our people turning to idolatry and going to other forms of belief, which is wickedness, all right, especially in these churches, all right, worshiping that white Jesus. It says what? Verse 8, they were as fed horses in the morning, everyone neighed after his neighbor's wife. And that's what you see heavy in our community, man. Hey, go out somewhere in public with your chick, even if, not down talk on anybody's woman. Let's say your woman isn't a straight up 10, you still gonna have dudes looking at you when you're a woman, especially, if you're you like me, you got some color to you, and you out somewhere with a woman of a different nation, they looking at you, they looking at her. Damn, how he get her? It ain't none of your business. That's how I got her, with none of your business. I got her with none of your business. All right, and this is a real problem that we have, and something that you may see a woman, she may look good, you may claim her, y'all, but when you out in public, man, you see a woman with her man, don't be all staring at her. Don't be all staring at her like that, like for real, like on the real. Don't be all, don't be all up in her. You all staring at her. Well, I'm gonna just claim her for the kingdom. He not in the truth. Don't, at least show the nigga that was at least, don't be looking at no dude woman while he's standing right next to her. You happen to turn your head, you saw some cheeks. She was like, okay, dang. And you look back your way. Unfortunately, that's the type of place we living in. These women ain't dressed properly. It is what it is. But don't, hey, it says everyone neighed after his neighbor's wife. So our people was fervent in it. As soon as, take for you might have a Jake. He's a farmer next door. The other man was was military. For the army of Israel. He'd go out and go fight war. The farmer nigga next door, go right over. Oh man, I couldn't wait till that nigga left. Let me go see what Sister Abigail talking about, all that type of shit. All right, the same way that horses in the morning crying out for food is the same way that Jake has that insatiable hunger to be dealing with another man's woman, which is wicked. All right, and you see it in all these, you hear it in all these fucking rap songs, man. All right, verse 9, it says, shall I not visit for these things, saith the Lord, and shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this? And you best believe. All right, so the Heavenly Father is going to get vengeance for that. All right, and we're not exempt for that. If you out here, now it's one thing if a woman lies, all right, and I can't say that, but hey, if a woman lies, you come to find out the fact after, you just pray to the Lord for forgiveness. All right, not saying that you go make that your thing. Oh well, when you go to pursue a woman, are you single? Do you have a man? All right, and she says no, then you can deal. You come to find out later, that day the Lord is going to bring that wickedness upon her. But if you just see a chick, just try to hook up with her, you don't even know, you need to ask. All right. Oh well, I didn't even ask her if she had a dude. Well, you're supposed to ask her if she has a dude. All right. That's just the responsibility and the accountability that we're supposed to have here in this truth. All right. So let me take it back. I'm gonna let it play. And I'm not nobody, major. I just wanted to give some advice, dealing with these women out here. All right. If possible, get you a woman. She don't have no kids, but you best believe she gonna be a bigger, a bigger demon, because she's gonna be prouder. Her body, she gonna be prouder. Here it is. You deal with a baby mama. I remember, a chick told me, I was like, look, if we, you end up getting pregnant, I'm gonna take care of my son. So don't fuck around and abort my kid. She's like, she said, I'll serve you the rest of the days of my life like a king. And I was like, yeah, whatever. Hey, women be talking that smack. They love you one second, they love you the next. But here it is, you might be dealing with a woman that don't have no kids, and she's just being a demon. All right, because they're more proud. So women who have children, not in all cases, but they come across a man like us, and they're willing to be more humble because they've seen the other men out here, that a lot of these other men out here are weak, and they're not about shit, and they don't have the spirit on them. So they're more willing, in some cases, but not all, but they're more willing to be submissive to you. All right, so don't, just pick what you want. Do you want that? You want a woman with that extra baggage and is more submissive? Or do you want a woman who don't have that baggage but is being a demon? So you pick. Let this play again, and we'll call it a day. I couldn't, he's at this point I wouldn't even be mad. If I come home, a nigga in my house, I'm gonna just tell the nigga to leave and just tell him, you gotta leave, sweetheart, you gotta go now. You fucked it up. They probably kissing and shit. Look at this whole ass nigga. And he was up close on him too, That's killing distance. His probably heart rate started picking up. He could have shot him, stabbed him, whatever the hell. And it would have been earned. Because the penalty for adultery is death.
You're fucked. What are you doing here? Cheating on me? No. Hey, get out of my house.
He said, you're fucked.
Fuck out of my house. Go on.
And that's all he could do was walk. He probably didn't grab his stuff or nothing.
Yeah, I bet. She's fucking your niece now, huh? You're lucky I don't beat your fucking ass, bitch. Yeah. Hey, what's your name and rank, dude? What's your name and rank, bitch? Hey, look at the camera. Look at the fucking camera. Yeah, you're fucked.
That boy took off, man. And that's a damn shame. Fuck Esau ultimately. But this is the reality of this world. And if this does happen to you, brothers, man, don't, as much as we would like to, don't pull the fucking, you don't got to flip shit over. You don't got to lay people to rest. As much as it does, and it will hurt, as sad and as painful as it is to your spirit, just tell that nigga to leave, because my main thing is I got to be the camp Saturday. As much as I would love to be out here busting domes and whatnot, I got to be the camp. I ain't got time to be fucking around because of other fuckers. So tell that nigga to leave. Let the nigga get his shit so he can't try to lawsuit you. All right, I'll probably have some, had that thing on you, had that thing in your hand just in case in case a nigga want to act stupid. Tell that woman, you gotta go to your parents' house. You gotta go or something. Whatever the hell. You don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. All right, so that's it. I just wanted to deal with this term, Jody, get some scriptures. But once again, this is why we have to get out of here, y'all. This is not your rest at all. You're not going to get, you may get a decent little job here, but you're not going to get making all the money, the love of your life, the children, the place. No. All right, the money's going to be bad. The wife might commit adultery on you. The children won't listen to you. And then you're going to die at some point. If it's not because of a nigga that kills you, it's because of a cop or just because you get sick and croak over. All right, so I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakorash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim. Walk, walking, learning, teaching, in truth and sincerity. And I'm going to say Shalom.